You're welcome back. Time for Showbiz, and the beautiful Noella is here with me. Noella.
Hiya.
So, we're doing, some games earlier. I was playing a game with one of my colleagues earlier. We're playing the game of guess what the color is.
No, don't do that. Don't do
that.
Don't do that. Come on.
A lot of people get this kind of color wrong, and I don't know how it comes off on the screen. It might look yellow, it might look deep brown or whatever, but the actual name of the color is mustard.
Okay, mustard.
And I think it's a popular color now when it comes to fashion.
So yeah, I'm wearing a mustard
Away
dress.
from fashion, what's happening on entertainment front?
Okay, so I'm going to begin with Wendy Shade.
Okay.
Now, Wendy Shade for some time now, she's been trending for not, good reasons. But of course, she's trending once again.
Yeah.
And, this picture of her emerged on social media. You can have that picture on the screen right now. Apparently this picture was taken of her.
That's the picture on the...
Exactly. While she was performing at the grand finale of Miss Ghana 2018, which was held in the Marriott Hotel.
Right.
And a lot of people, since it emerged,
was she naked?
But she wasn't naked. She was wearing a bum short.
Okay.
And she was twerking on stage and all of that. And when it emerged, a lot of people are saying that it was photoshopped.
Okay.
And some simply could not be convinced.
Okay.
As to whether it was photoshopped or not, I have a video for you to conclude. But before that, she's reacted to the picture.
Okay.
And on Instagram, if I can quickly read it, she says, "My passion is entertainment, and I'm thankful for my God-given talent of being able to sing. It's quite unfortunate that in my quest to show it, people who want to belittle what I can do hide behind the internet as they project lame and shameful images which have nothing to do with me. Hiding behind the internet and sharing photoshopped images of me will not bring me down. I am here to show my talent to the world, and the evil plans you have in mind will not pull me down." She continues, actually. I'm going to continue that. Okay, yeah. So when will these acts stop? Women supposed to be, a laughing stock. She goes on and on and on and on and on. Basically, she's not happy about, the post. But after this reaction, then a video of her performance, at the Miss Ghana finale emerged. Let's all take a look at the video and then conclude whether it was her or not. So that's
everybody can draw their own conclusions now. You all saw what you saw, but honestly, I don't think she would be dressed like this if she was going to a conference or she was going to anywhere else. She was performing.
Exactly.
This is attire people wear. I mean, did you see what Beyonce has been wearing for her on the run tour?
Exactly.
I mean, people are making a whole lot of noise about nothing, honestly. I think they should leave her be.
Okay, Araba to the rescue.
Exactly.
Anyway, so let's move away from that and talk about Professor John Collins. Some time ago on the Cosmopolitan Mix with Doreen Andor, musician Jupiter, stated that high life music is not Ghanaian.
Yeah.
For him, he thinks, high life music is for the Ashantis.
I remember that ignorant remark.
So Professor John Collins was this morning a guest on the same show, and he actually discredited him for that statement. For him, he says that actually the origin of high life music has Fantis and Gans as early composers.
They'll say jammer, but the jammer beats are high life beats.
Yes,
so whether it's a zonto or hip life, they actually got high life inside whether they like it or not.
Right.
And now, of course, they're going back to high life.
Right.
And in fact, there's a big fight now going on about where high life comes from. And you mentioned Jupiter.
Exactly, because the last time he was here, we had a conversation about it, and I think his views were a little bit skewed. This is a great opportunity for us to just go back and talk about where high life originally came from, what the beats and the ingredients are made of, just so that people will understand. Maybe he probably is not the only one who didn't really get it.
Well, he was saying that high life is Ashanti. I said it on television as well. And for a start, it's not Ashanti.
No, it's not Ashanti.
It was originally Fanti and Ga.
Yes.
Yeah, so some education there by Professor Collins. Yeah,
right. Now let's talk about Marco.
People should read. I always say read before you come out and say some of these things.
Okay, so Jupiter Araba says you should read. Anyway, so let's talk about Marco Kuku Monty.
And I have a few friends who can help him read. Okay, what's Marco Kuku Monty saying?
You know, Mark is the president of the Creative Art Council. Yeah. And, you know, this week he actually revealed that government has given, you know, the Creative Art Council 2.4 million Ghana cedis, you know, to start work and all of that.
Wow.
And he says that to start with, they're going to build an ultra-modern music studio.
Okay.
Now, when this news broke, a lot of industry persons reacted to it. People were talking about how, you know, a music studio is relevant for the creative industry. I said now, people were talking about the cost of the ultra-modern music studio, where they're going to build it and all of that. And he's been reacting to those concerns.
So let's listen to what he has.
Yeah.
Of the studio. That's why he said what you want to use it for. If you know the objective, it helps you position even the building. That's why I was pitching that we should go for some land outside Accra. Yeah. Somewhere Bree.
Are you going to hire, or is government providing the land?
The land. We are going to buy.
Why?
Why?
Because government can easily provide the land. The lands belong to government, right?
No. Government doesn't have land at a Bree. Like you asked me, what is the average cost?
Run away. That's what I'm asking.
Is a cost for a house.
Thank you.
If a house.
You don't say that.
Guess what? Somebody can decide to build a whole house and he won't use blocks. Yeah. He's doing concrete right from ground to the top. It's the same when they finish and they do the plastering. It's the same house. It is taste issue. So it's difficult to tell that the average one is like this. Some people invest more on the board, that is the core. Some people invest more on the peripheral. So depending on what you want. Even a room, somebody can choose that I'll put a lot more into the acoustics of my room. So it's difficult to answer this question.
Okay, so yeah, that was Marco Kuku Monty. He couldn't tell the cost of, you know, the ultra-modern music studio. And he also says...
what I'm failing to understand is why that is such a priority right now. I guess we need to be sensitized more on this because I haven't really understood.
So I'll tell Mark about your concern.
All right.
But yeah, to some good news. And Stroma, Doom TV's and Stroma.
Okay.
You know, it's a talent hunt show for kids. And it will be starting this Sunday at the Providence Event Center. Okay. And I am excited about it because, you know, we spoke to the channel manager for Doom TV earlier on Pulse. And, you know, she was talking about how, you know, the show was, you know, created to project our authentic high life and hip life music. So yeah, it's good news, and definitely this Sunday you should be there. You know, yeah. So that's it for JoyNews.
All right. That promises to be interesting.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Noella. Thank you for bringing us entertainment.